Isn't that cute? Anyway, I brought a couple for the girls and I brought one for myself. Hello, I am Dory. I'm Prairie Scraps on YouTube and Facebook, and I am back. Thank you for joining in. And I'm trying to look for a place to put my little flamingo because I wanted to remember my trip, remember all the fun. So I don't know where to put it where it won't get knocked out. So I'm going to just put it on the computer for now. Hi, Angie. Good to see you. So anyway, that is what we're going to do. And then, and then this was the other bow we learned. This one was just kind of like this is just a single bow and then tie it in the middle. And that was it. So I think that was it. Maybe there was another one. I don't know. Maybe we'll run across here. So those were my 3 bows that we learned how to make together after our team dinner. Oh, yep, I've got one more bow. This was another bow. This was like a process to do this bow. Of course, they all got smushed because I had to bring them back in my suitcase. Thankfully, I wasn't packing for the airplane we drove. So, and then Saturday after we went to the home office, checked everything out. I checked out all the completed projects in home office, and then we took off and drove back. I don't know. It looks kind of funky. I redid it a couple of times, and I still not exactly my favorite bow in the world, but it was fun. It was fun. And that's what's important, right? Having fun. So let's see if I can find some things here. Okay. So the first night we had a make and take. And so we got to make it there if we wanted. A lot of us just grabbed our stuff and took it because it's hard to pack it out. But I did do one part of it. This is the little frame. I don't know if you guys remember the honeycomb frames. This one's a smaller size. This is like a 5x7 in the middle here. And it actually comes out. It's white on one side, black on the other. So you can do 2 different sides. So cute, cute, cute. But I don't know if you can see. Can you see it's silver here for me? I used the Dixie Belle gilding wax, which we are going to be carrying. Yay! I think in March. So be watching for that. I used that gilding wax because I wanted to see how it went. And of course, I even did a little bit of brushing around the edges because I made a boo-boo. And so I had to make it look like it was okay. So that was my one, the make and take. And we got this little every day is a gift to go with it. I need to put that in there. I've got so much to do, you guys. I don't know what to do first. Hi, Patricia. Good to see you. I got also this outside the box frame. These are going to be coming out, I think, in 5 different sizes. And basically, it's a changeable insert in there. And you can get the wood or traditional wood and wood grain on one side and the white wood on the other. And then you can also order the insert to go in there as well. That's black on one side, white on the other. So to make it a chalkboard. And then we also got like a whole, I didn't even open this, so I'll open it with you guys. A whole packet. Hi, Liz. Good to see you. I'm fresh back from home office. So very excited. Sorry if it's kind of discombobbled. So we got Sunset Drive. We got Shimmer Eucalyptus. That doesn't even look like it. Shimmer Harvest. We got a camel, Peachy Keen, and Rust. I don't even think I haven't had Rust in a long time. So that's cool. That's an old color. So those were the colors they gave us for the make and take. And, oh yeah. And then we were able to test out a new thing that they were, oh, this is all full of that. That silver wax is permanent. It is pretty permanent. And you can see I sparkled it on there. But this is the new surface they're talking about doing. It's a nice smooth surface. I don't know if you can see that. Black on one side, white on the other. And they gave us a little cutout to put on there and try that out. So those were my make and take the first night. It was really fun to get 2 surfaces and a transfer. And then it maybe gets a little muddy. Oh, yeah. So then we got this. This is the transfer for leadership. One of a kind. Isn't that cute? I think you could even like put this on underneath it, just this part, and make, a one of a kind. And then the other one they gave us during the meetings, free. You get one, you get one, you get one, like Oprah. We got this botanicals, spring botanicals it's called. I think those are really pretty, super pretty. Okay, so I got those. then, oh yeah, we also got this. I don't know what to think about it. You are freaking awesome. I pulled it out and my daughters go, so we're swearing now? I guess it's good they think that's swearing, but you know. Then the other thing we did receive during the meetings was, I'm really excited about this. It is color changing ink, and you have to be in the UV light to make it change color. So like just under these lights, I don't think they'll go, but it does outside in the sun. It goes to purple. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have to figure out what to put purple on. And then let me see. I think that was it for our freebies. So then we were given an opportunity to purchase like a pack of, we didn't know what it was going to be, but basically things that are coming out in the new launches, and take it with us. And it all came in this one of our bags. So I get to do that. So I'm excited about that. I should do that. See, like I said, I have just so many things to make. I don't even know what to do first. So this was a new surface that we got, and it's a little easel. I don't know if you can see that little easel. Put this down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. It's an easel. It is black on one side and white on the other, so you could possibly have two different things to put in. And if you get it crooked, it doesn't go in, but it's really cute. It's got the easel on the back. I think it's really nice. This is smaller than the arch that we currently have in the line, but bigger than those acrylic arches that came out in November. Then we got these Easter egg cutouts. Aren't those cute? And the Easter egg, let me show you the two things. The Easter egg decorating. Isn't this cute? This would be so fun. And the cool thing about it is you could do Easter egg decorating with your kids with these. These are the washable chalkable chips. And so if they make a mistake, you can get it off, no problem. And you can make eggs for the Easter basket. You know, instead of making hard-boiled eggs and losing them, this would make it so that you could, you know, it's washable. It's not so smelly. It's not so messy because it's not dye. And they'll be permanent. And you could, you know, make new eggs every year. So that's kind of a cute little activity. I think I'm going to be doing a class on that coming in February. So if you are local and like to come to the class for the Easter eggs, just put egg down below. Or if you'd like the information about getting those. The other thing is, this is called Hill and Crosses, and they showed this actually on here. And so you can make this, you know, the Jesus Hill. I'm not sure. It wasn't my favorite transfer, so I was like, not super excited about that. That was kind of my whole opinion, but you know, for what it's worth. And then let's see. We got this great big round. It's an 18-inch round, beaded round, 16 inches. Sorry, 16 inches. And this comes out too and is reversible. So you could have two different sizes. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm so excited that we're having some options and being able to switch the sides. Because if you've been watching me long enough, I try to do both sides all the time. And I'm not always successful, but I try. We also came out with a bow maker, which is pretty exciting. And of course, who doesn't love teal? My kids said, Mom, you've got enough bow makers. I probably do, but what's one more bow maker? This was a really cute one. This is a small 5x7 carrots. It says Carrot Farms, locally grown, premium quality, 100% organic, farm fresh, pick your own down in the bottom there. So they're really pretty because they're more of like a botanical style. And then this one was really cute for t-shirts for moms raising wildflowers. And there's the wildflowers. And then you could also do raising and then legends. Oops, legends right there. And then also Mama Needs Coffee. My girls agreed that was mine. And then Snack Dealer. If you have toddlers, that's definitely you, right? That's a toddler's one. So that was a nice one. I'm excited about that because there's lots of options like bags. You could do, you know, t-shirts. You can do signs. Certainly the wildflowers are really cute. I don't know. Those are echinacea. I don't think those are wildflowers. Anyway, this one I was super excited about. This is our C-size transfer, 18 by 12. That last one was as well, lots of parts. But flower market with the bike and seed bulbs and plants, potted plants, fresh cut flowers, open daily, flower market, established in 1905. Love, love, love it. I was thinking that should go on here, but it's not going to get all the words, which will drive me crazy because I want it all on there. And then these are so cute. Is this not cute? Oops, little extra. A duck and a lamb. I think it's a duck. My husband keeps arguing and saying it's a goose, but I used to raise geese. It's not a long enough neck. And then they come with their own bunny ears and a bow. Isn't that adorable? So adorable. Cute. Last day they gave us next year's happy anniversary when you've been either in the club or a designer for a year. They send out a yearly squeegee that's exclusive to that. And this year's is orange. Last year's was a bright pink. If you haven't already seen it, I use it a lot because I love it. Pink. And then, I did get the cutouts for the duck and the lamb. So those are cute. And a new honeybee hive. And it says beehive. Yep, beehive. And some multiple parts of bees. And I have to say our bees have never been multiple parts. They are usually just one part. And then it's hard to figure out how to make them yellow and black, in my opinion. Unless you put them on a black background, then it works. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I got color of the month for February. Is that not exciting? That is called Disco. And there is a 90s disco theme to go with that. Hi, Alana. And so if you are wanting the color of the month, I think the inks are still available. So don't forget to order them. You can get those still. When you order a certain amount, you can purchase the color of the month. And that's been a big hit this year, they were saying. So they're continuing on with that. And then they are adding cherry and the other one that was metallic. What was the metallic color? I can't remember. It'll come to me. Nominee. Nominee is going to be added to our permanent line. So that's exciting. I think this is a metallic. They didn't really tell us anything about this. They just gave it to us in our bags. And then we got an assortment of spring colored pastes to go ahead and do our spring projects, because this was kind of a DIY project thing here. And so that is, I think, everything that I got and did at leadership. So exciting. Definitely, if you would like more, the cool thing is that this year you could go to leadership even if you weren't a leader. You just had to sign up after everybody else for the empty seat. So that was kind of cool that there was not just, all the bigwigs. It was also anybody else. But they told us a lot of things. We got to vote on some new things possibly coming out, some things down the pipe. We saw a lot of ideas that they're kind of pushing around. So that's very exciting. It is kind of fun to see all of the potential new things that they're working on. So I think I'm going to put that right there. Isn't that cute? All right. That is the extent of what I did. Oh, and then the Wednesday the Tuesday night late before I left, I did receive an order. So I'm going to go over that too. I've cut so much stuff. I'm going to go over it because I'm going to do it. But don't forget that it's still time to sign up for club. And I'm telling you, there's some new things coming out for club. They're going to be really great. But if you're already a club member, when it starts, you are going to be grandfathered in. In other words, you'll still get all the deals and things that the club members get. And it's going to be changes. There's good things. This is the one for this month. It says these are the good old days. And as you can see, I've been so busy and so cold, I couldn't decide what to do with it. I'm going to turn down. Oh my goodness. I've got heat on 70. That's too hot, people. Stop blowing. Okay. So that is so much, right? If you have any questions about any of that, let me know. Or if you want to know about becoming a designer, put design down below because I would love to help you out with that. So with that all being said, I did get an order in of the last new launch that came in. So I wanted to share that. One of the things that is still very available is our chalk made kit. And this is, what do they call this? Pine wreath DIY. I can't read upside down. I'm too excited. But it's got that pine wreath. It's got everything you need, squeegee, directions. There's a QR code in there so you can get directions, paste packets, everything you need to make this. It's got the pine needles transfer. It's also got the pine cutouts. And I decided to get it for myself because I haven't gotten this yet. And I probably will do something different. This is a changeable wreath. You can change both parts of it. There's 2 parts to it that you can change out, which is really cool. I just haven't done it, you guys. Sometimes we have so much stuff I can hardly keep up with the crafting. If you can believe that or not, right? So that one's going to be coming up soon. But if you want a DIY kit, that one is a really great deal. Let's see. Okay, so the first one I got says be salty or stay salty. Those are the options. And it's from Matthew 5:13. So that one is a scripture one, which would be a great t-shirt, don't you think? I think that would be a wonderful t-shirt. It's going to make a pile here. This is pretty exciting. This is the size of our 18 by 18 canvas pillow cover, and it's the alphabet, the typewriter alphabet and numbers and everything. So something cute you could do is like for, say, Valentine's Day, you could do this on a pillow cover or a picture. What I saw at home offices where they were doing the big rounds with this and just doing it in the colors of their office. So it kind of matched, but it was really cute. But you could do something like do the L, O, V, and E in different colors, or any other word, any combination, just kind of like a word search and do certain words. They are in alphabetical order, so they aren't going to spell the word right out, but that's okay. Anyway, I think it's cool. Or you could just do, spell out some names or whatever. We came up with these music. This one's called Jazz It Up. Ooh, upside down. Sorry about that. It's got a saxophone. It's got a very large violin compared to the saxophone. I think a flute and a piccolo, maybe. Some figures. You can do all the different figure numbers. It's got pattern. It's supposed to be, kind of like the old pattern papers that they used to have, drawings. And then the other one, the big band one, I was so excited. It has the trumpet. It has a French horn. It has the tuba. Oh, I didn't even see this over here. That one drives me crazy too. That one is that one's a little bit more, there's a little tiny French one. Wasn't there? Is that it? Oh, there's a big French horn, small one. I don't know why there's like these, like, I would say that's a cornet or a piccolo trumpet. I'm not sure why they did 2 French horns. It's kind of weird. And a valved French horn. I'm not sure. That one must be, I don't know. Anyway, I got it. And the more I look at the trumpet, I'm going to talk about this all night, so I might as well just set it aside. The trumpet is anatomically incorrect. I'm a trumpet player, and it's driving me crazy, and I gave the designer what for? Because I said, send it to me. Ask me, because I would be happy to edit. Just like you edit a paper when you turn it in for college, edit your musical instruments, because I think they're wrong. I think if you blow in here, it will just come right out the bell. It won't actually go through these belts. There's also a piano. I like this piano, except that it's got all the letter names on it and bass clef and treble clef on it. And I would rather have just the letters, but just one thing at a time, I guess. Anyway, also I got this. This is called Home Sweet Home. It's got some cute elements and kind of designed to go on. We've got a new cube. And so I'm thinking about later in February doing a cube class. So locally, if you'd like to be in on that, let me know. Those go on the sides. I'm really excited. You could use this for a pedestal for things on your mantle or on your shelves, kind of raising things up. Instead of using books, you could use the cube. So that's going to be a class coming up. I get everything in here. No, I did not. Okay, and then this one is called God is Good, and it says God is good all the time, and then you can put y'all, God is good all the time. There's some little dots for stars, I think, or graffiti, and then it says let go and let God, which is cool. Some great t-shirts, bags, things like that. And then, I got a lot, you guys. I got a lot. Maybe today, not maybe today, Satan, or you could switch out the maybe with not today, Satan, another t-shirt or bag. And, sneak peek. This is going to be the February. I thought it was a February, but this is the cowgirl boot. Isn't that cute? With flowers. So cute. That is coming. Sign language. If you were thinking it was a great big one, it's not. It's really small, but you could spell out kids' names with the sign language. Wouldn't that be cute? Make little kids t-shirts with it, put their name on it. Also, I had to get this one because, of course, we have a princess going. This one's vintage labels and crowns. Every girl needs a crown, right? And then I woke up like this. These are all currently out. These ones I'm showing you. Another t-shirt. Let's see what else we can dig out of here. Oh, yeah. And then the typewriter letters in small, like 5x7. I'm so excited because now we can spell some small things, as well as amen. Is that cute? I don't know why my nose always itches when I go live, but it is. I got the boot cut out, as well as the grand piano cut out and the trumpet cut out. Where are my teeth? Everything's riding up here. And then I got a couple trumpet cutouts because I was very excited. And then I got some of those inserts for that 9x12 that came out. I got a couple of those. This is the 9x12 new box frame. It's got the inserts and it comes with the wood, but you can also purchase, here's the wood, and then you can also purchase the, what do they call it, the boutique outside the box frame. So this is, I think, black on one side and white on the other. So that's cool. All exciting things, lots of projects. Lots of projects. I was trying to get some things that were able to be using for classes coming up because I want to do more in-person classes. So for February, I'm actually thinking about doing, I don't know, 2 things. I've got 3 project classes coming up. So if you want information about it, I'm going to do a block one. You got that today? Awesome. I'm going to do a block class, and then I'm going to do, I want to do a vintage truck class. Because the vintage trucks are going out. And so I want to do a class before we go. Okay, so I have the trumpet cut out, and we're going to do that today. I'm going to use this little frame. I can't remember if this was the 5x11. I think maybe we still have it, maybe we don't. But if you're wanting to see all the different ones, I thought this one would be the good size for the trumpet. So that's why we are going to use that. And I'm going to try to ignore that it's not anatomically correct, I don't think. Okay, so, and I have the other side, it's Life is Sweet. I did that last year, and I had it at my sales. It didn't sell. So I think we're going to start out by going ahead and using some paste on here to stain it. The way that I use paste to stain it is, I could use the disco on my trumpet because we all love a silver trumpet, right? I always tend to kind of gravitate towards my eggshell blue, and I think that's what I'm going to do for the stain because that is the kind of the color I'm putting a pop of color in my house throughout. Of course, I'm going to find it last. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. So glad you're here. Did you guys play musical instruments? Why can't I find Oh, there. I'm looking right at it. Did you guys play musical instruments ever? And if so, what? Are you guys instrument people, instrumentalists, instrument people? All right, I'm going to get you down here. I appreciate you. Apologize for the movement so much. Get you down here. Whoops. Woo! Pull the whole thing down. That's not good. Okay. Stay. There we go. There we go. Hello from Arizona. Lots of Arizona people were at our leadership. Oh my gosh, you guys. My pace had to go inside in the cold weather. I didn't want them freezing up, so we moved them all. So who knows what we're going to find here. It should be fine. Oh, you know what it is? I've got this insert in here still. That's why it's so sticky. I'm definitely going to need some water because it's looking, I'm going to do a stain. You want to water down your surface. Let's see. I'm going to use a brush. I like to get my brush wet first before I get any paste on it to do a stain. I put it into the lid, the water. Oops. And usually like this, you can get those little pieces and use those for your staining. So we'll see how much it takes to kind of stain this up. I don't know if this is the color. Oh, I know it was the Couture Teal when I did that as a stain. Oh, this might not be enough. I might have to, oops, the chunks out there. Just trying to get the right consistency because I want it to sort of stain. I want it to be seeable. When I did some Couture Teal in the stain, it turned kind of greenish instead of more the teal color, and I didn't like it. There we go. I'm getting just like enough water put down on the surface to just spread it around evenly. I don't want those streaks, even though just trying to do this without hitting the sides. How well can we do? That's the question. Trying very hard not to go up on the edges. I can usually edge pretty good, but sometimes I get a little crazy while I'm talking. This is one of our double-sided frames, and I'm really excited because the new style, they're coming out with lots of different sizes and even a really large one. I can't remember if it's 12 by 18 or even bigger, but it's just going to be so nice to be able to take it out and do it without like this. Like if you're not sure you can do this, you can go ahead and tape off, use some blue tape and tape it off so that you don't hit the sides if you have a hard time. I probably should, but I don't like taping. I just don't. I'm bad that way. I don't know why. It's just I don't have the patience, I guess. I think I have the patience for edging, and I actually do edging when we're painting. I do all the edging, and my husband does all the rolling because he's kind of the messy person, and I like to get exactly into places. This just needs a little more here. I'm kind of trying to do a wash. You could also do this like on canvas paper or canvas, do like a water wash, white wash or water wash. Concentrating. I need to do your yeah, I actually worked for a contractor and did painting. So that's all I did. I did it. I was like practically full time for a few weeks for them doing one house. It was this giant house, and they wanted, the house was already painted. In this couple had bought the house and had not moved in yet. They wanted it painted before they moved in, and some things done by the contractor before they moved in. And they wanted all the paint redone throughout the whole entire house. And two of the three bathrooms had what is that called? That wallpaper, just the narrow piece of wallpaper. That was all it had. What are those called? Anyway, they wanted it edged around that. So I had to edge around all their little trim pieces of wallpaper. I'm putting it, sometimes I put water right onto it. Sometimes anyway, so that's what I did. My bosses hated painting, number one. Really hated edging. So I had to by hand because you just couldn't possibly like paint around all of that wallpaper edges on both sides. I had to cut in. You just wouldn't have been able to do that neatly with tape because it would have pulled the tape. It would have pulled the paper off in some places. Just would have made a mess. So that's what I did. I don't know. I think I did close to 100 hours just edging in that house. But the house was gorgeous. It was like great big, like vaulted ceilings in the bedrooms and everything, and fireplace, and it was like in burgundy. It was back in the early 2000s. It was all burgundies and the kind of the harvest yellow and greens, like different accent walls, but not obnoxious at all. I thought it was gorgeous, and they had us paint the entire house in it was called Hollywood Boulevard. And really what that meant was Pepto-Bismol pink. And so after about 100 hours of painting, we were all just absolutely, the whole house, we did the whole house in that pink. It was awful. Closets, we had to do living room, kitchen, vaulted ceilings, 2-story ceilings, even in the bedroom, all the way up the wall. It was crazy. All right, I think we are done. What do you think? Kind of nice, just a little bit of a blue hue. It's okay with me. It's more of like a stain. Only place I maybe should be more careful. I'm trying not to make any edges in it too. It's okay with me if it doesn't go exactly out to the edge. That's totally fine. I'm good with it. I think this looks good. I'm excited. Okay, eggshell blue. This is leaving our line, so if it's still there and you want some, you better pick it up. Let me know if you need a link. I will get that for you to shop. Yeah, outside the box frames. Love them. All right. I'm going to put some paste. I'm going to put some water. I always use distilled water in my paste. But I'm going to put some in here because this is getting a little dry. And of course, we don't want to lose eggshell blue. It is my favorite color. I want to use it to the very last drop for sure. All right, put that on. So much is coming out. There's going to be some new exciting things coming out for club, like I said, and designers. It's going to be so much fun. So stick around. It's going to be, in the next month or two that they're rolling that out. My wipes are pretty dried out there. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. That's just what I'm going to do. The other side is Life is Short, which is a summer one. But I'm thinking about using this in my music studio, and I haven't totally decided. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do, to be honest. But I'm going to start with this little guy. And I was thinking about actually doing some black. Maybe I need that blue out again. Maybe I need the blue out. I don't know. I haven't totally decided what to do. One of the things I'm concerned about, I'm going to be super honest with you, is how this trumpet looks. I want it in my studio, this little frame, but who knows? And I bought two so I could do one for my son who's majoring in trumpet at Idaho State University. And I'm hoping I'm not super as disappointed as I think I'm going to be. about how this looks because I don't think it's accurate. Okay. Oh, my shirt says United States of America, the genuine state. No. The Beehive State. Number 45, Utah. I got this on spring break because we went to Salt Lake City and stayed in Utah when we went to Salt Lake. So that's what it says. Okay. So this is one big like figure drawing. This one's called the Big Band that has the trumpet. Kind of got the brass instruments on it. One thought I had about kind of covering the transfer that doesn't, you know, this trumpet, because I think if you blow here, yeah, I don't know if it's going to turn out okay. It doesn't look, maybe it'll turn, you know, maybe when I use it, but I was like, this does not look right. Does not look like a trumpet. I'm going to give it a try though. I'm thinking about color. Should I color the background of the cutout before I put the trumpet on, or should I just leave it white? That's my question. Leave it white, or I'm fuzzing it because this is my first time using it. I don't want it to stick too hard. I want to get it fuzzed up. And this is just one of our fuzzing cloths. I'll just do this piano. The other thought I had was like the way to, if it doesn't turn out right, if I don't like the way the trumpet looks, I could always go ahead and maybe like layer different instruments on top of it and make more of like a collage. But because I have the cutout, I'm kind of a purist with the cutout. I'm thinking just doing white. Anybody say? Should I do white on the background? Holy cow, is this ever sticky? This is super sticky. You don't want it to be too sticky the first time because you don't want it to stick to your surfaces. And it might be okay because this is kind of this is a surface that's not very, it's a washable surface, so it's pretty good. I'm picking up greens from Christmas and putting on the French horn here. Awesome. Oh, the one thing I was kind of excited about was is it a gramophone, the little record player there? So cute. So cute. I'm excited about having that. Oh. If you ever get it, don't do this. Don't do what I just did. If you ever get it stuck back on itself like this, take your time taking it off because it will like peel pieces off if you go too fast and it's too stuck. Or you can run it under, oh my goodness, you guys. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. You can run it under water as well. What a mess. I've already made a mess. I need to turn this back over before I was trying to get, there's a piece of green like from Christmas. Oh, and hot glue. I need to turn this back around before I make a mess. All right. One way to get these done is to just go ahead and leave them right on the backing and then stick out the cutout underneath it. We also have I think it's called SVG files for Cricut and all the different ways to cut out cutouts. And so that's another way that you can cut out your own shapes if you want. And I think, hi Pleasance, I think having your own cutout opportunities, these are nice. They're nice and thick and bulky, but I also think like having your own cutouts, like the paper is a little more forgiving, maybe as far as putting it down and stuff. So, all right. What did I say I was going to do? Where did my paste go? Where did my paste go? I found it. I was thinking about using next month's color of the month. This is called Disco. I'm pretty excited about this color. Shimmer, oh yeah, Shimmer Silver. I'm going to do the trumpet in this disco color because it actually is more accurate to my trumpet. I love a silver trumpet. I am very much about a silver trumpet. I think with figures, I would tend to go more with a, oh my goodness, there is a lot on that lid. I would tend to go more with a black to make the figures black, like they were illustrated drawings back in the day. But I think because I have this disco, look at that. Yummy, yummy. I'm going to go ahead and use that. Trying to get as much as I can back in. Back in. Go back. Go back. Oofta. I think this is a metallic. See how that kind of just covers my fingers. Now I need to get it off my fingers because I have covered my fingers. And I could tell there was air got into my wipes because they're, yeah, I think it's going to be pretty on here. And I'm just going to leave it white so it stands out. I don't know. The nice thing is this chalkable shape is also, you can wash it off and redo it and change your mind if you want, or fix it, or, if you didn't like the way it went. We'll use this last year's 1 year squeegee for this. So this chalk paste of the month, this month is actually an ink. It's a color changing ink. You can get, I think it's 4 packets of color changing ink, blue and yellow, and I don't even know what they go to, but they come in packets. So you could try out a small amount, which is kind of cool. And you can purchase it when you purchase, I think, $75 in retail. I think it's still available, if I'm not correct. I don't know. I thought I had it on my order and apparently didn't. So I did not get it in my order when I ordered these. But I did, however, I did get the free with purchase paste. I don't know if that's still going. Also, all Valentine's products are on 50% off if you are a club member. It is, ooh, this is so good with this. This is the right color. I'm excited about this color. I think it's a metallic. They didn't tell us. It doesn't say shimmer. So I think it's a metallic. Do you want to see that? Isn't that pretty? I'm making a fine mess of it. I think it's metallic. That would be, it's shimmery all over. I'm really excited about it. Actually, because this is perfect for a trumpet. If they did one thing right, they did the right color. Okay. I don't know. It looks all right if you don't look too close. The only one that's going to notice is my son, who's a trumpet player. You see it? I'll put it up close too so you can see the detail of that. Isn't that pretty? And it's, I don't know if you could see that shimmer at all, but it's pretty cool. Okay, let's set that aside. You want to keep your backing, and that just washes underwater. Okay, before I smear it, this one I'm going to dry. Well, no, I won't. I do not have my dryer. Well, that's a rough one. Okay, what do you think? Is it just good like that? I'm actually kind of thinking simple, clean and simple. What do you think about that? Any ideas? This paste is called Disco. It is the color of the month next month, Margie. It is a metallic, not a shimmer. It's Disco. I am so excited about that color. That is definitely my number one choice. And I've definitely got it all over. I had a class right before I left that week before Tuesday, and because it was cold, my stuff never came back out to the camper. So I don't have my dryer in here. I suppose I have another one that I could use, but I think if I grabbed it down, everything would come down. Isn't that the cutest? So if I wanted, the other thing I had thought about doing was kind of taking like, I could take black. I could actually do everything in the teal and just do like different things in the background, or I could leave it like this. I'm not sure. Maybe it doesn't look so bad. I was like, it's not right. Maybe I spoke too soon. I stand corrected. It's actually not bad. I'm pretty excited about that. And this, I think this frame fits it right. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. It's 12 by 6. 12 by 6. Isn't it cute? Thank you. What do you think? Should I just leave it like that? I am a perfectionist, but it is my it is my instrument. It's my major instrument, so it has to be perfect, right? I know. Anyway, I'm going to use this sticky gum to stick it down, and you could use hot glue, you could use, the dots or whatever. I'm going to do this because it's just as easy. It's all my ones I did at Christmas with these. They're all sticking nice. You just have to get it warm. That is the one thing. And, if I wanted, then I could take it off and change it too, which I kind of like right now. I don't know. It's just my thing, because I'm changing things up all the time. You never know. Never know. Just a little bit more here. This is the tacky stuff that you use for like posters and stuff, but it works great for temporarily putting things on, or, like I said, it's definitely sticking. I'm going to put a little bit up here too, and it makes it stand out just a little bit more. Okay. Nice. It does kind of absorb into the wood, so I have found that a couple of things I stuck on this way, they don't come off very easily. Still wet. Right, there it is. Easy peasy. And you could pick any instrument and use any one of our box frames. And like I said, like that new one that I just got. Oops. Don't bend the transfers. Not the bike one. Like that new out of the box frame. This would be so cute with like that little gramophone. Or I was thinking, I have the piano cutout. Wouldn't that be really cute? And you could do it, 2 different sizes. I could do a whole collage of instruments in my music room, or you wouldn't even have to have that. If you just have a piano or whatever, it's a fun way to put little instruments up. It's going to be kind of a fun way for me to highlight some instruments and just change it up in my music studio. So anyway, if you have any questions about anything that I did today and on this particular video, let me know. I'm happy to answer questions. And if you are in the Grangeville, Idaho area and would like to attend a class, let me know. I'm going to be doing that. Like I said, I want to do that vintage truck with lots of pieces for the next class. So I'm getting that one together. I'm so excited. We had so much fun doing a class the other night. And, doing all the different classes with everybody. I'm excited. So if you can't tell. But thank you so much for popping on in. Make sure you do all the things. Make sure to follow my page. That helps me out. And I hope that you have a very blessed evening and keep on crafting. Be sure to subscribe on my YouTube channel. And I appreciate every one of you. Say hello and, do all the things. Let me know if I can help you. Oh, sorry.